Hi there, welcome to another edition of the Torino Diaries. My name is Rashidi, and you're back here with me on another long-term Torino save. My scouts, I know I've got 12 of them already, and world knowledge is now 19%. The last show, I think, was still 15%. Now it's gone up. I have managed to bring in two more coaches to add to our knowledge of world football. So we've got full on France, Germany, Italy, Spain, and Switzerland at the moment. That's Switzerland is because of our tie up with Novaro, and China because of Shangang. We also brought in a new coach, Matthias Imhoff, who's got knowledge of Austria. So we have coaches, we have scouts now in Serbia, Mexico, Russia, and Egypt and Brazil. So these should go up to maximum soon as well. And Argentina has got a new coach, scout. Matthias has been sent to Argentina, and Colombia is with Cantaruti. So we're gonna be expanding our knowledge base there very soon, and I'll start working on Wales as well. Hell, it's football time. Yeah. So quick catch up. We lost to Atletico 4-1 in the Champions League. While you guys were away. It was a bad defeat. No, I was pretty disappointed with the way we played. We only had three shots on target and one clear chance, even though we had possession. But I need to work on several things. We managed to sort out the midfield, but in terms of how we were creating our chances, I was not very happy. I had decided to go on counter for this, and unfortunately, my counter attacking system just got hammered by their counter attacking system. So two counter attacking systems played themselves out. We had a few bad performances. Players who typically do play well were all playing like crap. So Marco Moscati, the backline was doing very badly. If my backline plays a bad game or they're complacent, then the whole team falls apart. And Pucciarelli, who's playing as the was playing as an AMR on the right, he also didn't play too well. So yeah, so it wasn't something I was happy with. This time around, if I wasn't doing my YouTube videos, I would figure this out really quickly by playing really fast, and I would have something sorted out. But this is typically how my first two seasons go. I do lose games, but I don't expect to lose any from the third and fourth season. My goal is to become invincible every time in the fifth season. So that is my long-term goal. But for now, we have to fix the issues I have in my system, especially since we're going to be playing Juventus very soon. When I look at this 4-1-2-2-1 system that I'm playing, I've turned Finn Bogason into a defensive forward, which means that he really plays like a pit bull. He will come down, tackle, and I'm hoping this helps. We have inside forwards on the right and a winger on the and Pucciarelli playing as a winger. Now I'm seriously considering bringing him back as a inside forward and attack. This means that they cut inside. If they are to cut inside, it's better if they are on the right flank, they have the left foot. So that's something that we need to check on a player before we make that decision. So here his left foot is only reasonable and his right foot is very strong. So I noticed certain things, and the defeat against Atletico that we had 4-1. I tried playing a counter system. So as you know, I also had been playing highly structured as well. Now, there's something that's been bugging me, and I think that I may have missed it because in FM16 there is a change to team shape, and while I was aware of this team shape, I've not been paying much attention to it in games until I started going on a losing streak. And for me, losing one match is like a streak because that rarely ever happens. And I actually need to lose games in order for me to see certain things, certain patterns emerging. Now you can see here when we have the ball and just did that transition where this guy Prima blocked it off. In attack we look fine, but when in defense, that's when my team shape starts to show something. And that's when I noticed that my three guys in holding positions, they don't tend to cover the pitch well enough. This formation I'm using is this formation, right? So I'm worried about these three guys. So if we go back to the pitch now and look at how the goals appear, I'm going to be looking at these three guys. No, sorry, these three. Okay, Sanchez, Mino, Prima, and these three guys. Now, when they are in a heavily structured system, there are certain things that are very apparent to me. Okay, this guy's on attack, and when they run off, there's a huge gap in midfield. So he's heavily structured. So he's going to be tighter to the defensive line, and the gaps they are chasing after. They're trying to cover too much area of the pitch, and because this guy is an attacking playmaker, so we have a whole area here that needs to be covered, and it's very hard to do that if you're on heavily structured because this guy is always so close to the defensive line, and the gaps become huge. And this is so clear when you're watching the game and you're starting to lose games instead of, yeah, I'm winning. So I was, for the first few minutes of this game, I was like going, what the hell is going on? I've not lost before. So I never, even when you concede goals, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to come back. I'm going to get a draw. Yeah, I'm invincible. Yeah, right. I needed to lose this game badly. My ego got a big hit. That's when I realized, okay, there's something about team shape that I'm not really paying attention to, and those are the visual cues. They were staring at me straight in the face, and I wasn't able to take them into consideration. There's huge visual cues. For one thing, when you have two, I had one on defense, DM on defense, and I have a CM on support. Look at the way they are lining up. Okay, in attack, that's fine. Okay, you got the playmaker is all the way here, so in attack they look perfectly okay, right? But when they lose the ball, that's when all the shit goes to everything goes wrong. They're too close together. The stratas are just too far apart, and this means that I need to fix my tactic. Yay! Thank God for highlights. Okay, so we have this all set up now. It means that I need the space, these guys to drop in. Finn Bogason is currently going to be playing as a defensive forward. That's fine. He can drop deep a bit and do something. So, yeah, okay. So this might work. So this is the first fix I'm going to do. The next few fixes I'm going to do in-game. I have to see them happening in-game. So I clear this. I go to fluid. Defensive line looks normal. That's okay. I'm going to play our defense, leave this alone. Maybe I'll work ball into box. Mixed crosses will be fine. Passing will be shorter still. That affects my width. I'll be mixed. Okay. Tempo, I'll play at a bit of a higher tempo. Okay. Now, what about this guy, this Pucciarelli? Pucciarelli has to be given a little, he has to be brought off in favor of Baselli. So I got Baselli, Ghazi, and Benassi. Now, up front I got Belotti. He's not really a winger, so I'll put this guy in as a winger and put him as the deep lying forward, defensive forward. The defensive forward is going to drop down and hassle the defense. It will work with if I'm playing against an attacking team. So it depends on the system that I'm facing later and how far away are we from. Okay, so Torino are playing, Juventus are playing 5-3-2, and it's rather hard for me to tell whether it's attacking or defensive unless I go into the match and see it. So here we are. I'll change this to counter, and let's see what happens now. So here we are, and I'm gonna go to extended. So I'm gonna watch to see how many of their players are so far forward. Okay, yeah, they only got one or two attacking roles at the moment. So I'm gonna leave them as a, see how far they go. Okay, yes, they are quite attacking. So I'm gonna change this guy from a defensive forward now to a deep lying forward and support. Push him up a bit higher. Okay, there we go. Why did I do that? Because it looks like they have an attacking system. Their wing backs are a bit further position, and I need to position my forward slightly higher up the pitch. Cialini, throw in. I didn't do my set pieces. One of these days I have to do my set pieces. Okay, Padelli, come on, let's do something with this ball. Intelligent, please. Thank you. He gives it to Moscati. Moscati to Ghazi. Ghazi out to D'Alessandro. He's got a lot of work and a lot of players to go past. Okay, he gets past somebody. One. Oh, he doesn't get past anybody. He's brought down. Okay, Pogba. I'm looking at my three midfielders now. The team is coming back very quickly to get their shape back. That's nice to see. At least this time is a bit better. Padelli, free kick, boots it up. Belotti to Belotti, but Belotti is not your typical. Ghazi picks it up very well. Leandro to Ghazi, Ghazi to Baselli, Baselli to Sanchez Mino. Sanchez Mino has Avila in support. Avila will play it back to Sanchez, who finds Baselli. Oh, nice! Oh, that was such a nice pass. That was such a good pass. Oh, Gabbiadini. Okay. Alright. Does the do the diff? Okay. Alright. Looks a bit better now. I am slightly optimistic. Alright. 20 minutes in. Sanchez Mino with the free kick. Ghazi. Oh, yes! We have taken the lead. Come on, boys. Hold them off. Let my fix work. Well, it's from a set piece, so you know what I always say about set pieces, right? Unless you score a goal from open play, your tactic is still shite. You need to score goals from open play before you start celebrating whether your tactic is any good. Okay, Pereira. He's in the box, so he gets Sandro. Sandro has options, and Chiosa. That is good defending from Chiosa. He didn't put his foot in, he just blocked him. But we need to defend. Oh my goodness, we have to defend for 70 minutes. Oh yes, what did Glick do? He kicked him. No card. That looked like a kick. The animation definitely looked wrong to me. It looked like he put his boot out. I saw his boot was quite high. It's like, oh no, it's a corner. The stress. Oh, off the line. What a block from the defenders. Sanchez Mino, aha. So we see Sanchez. Oh, there's applause. Oh, yes. 6.5. Again, another corner. Are we going to ever get this ball out of our half? We would if I played direct, right? So I might switch to direct. Pereira through. 1-2. Blocked by a defender again. They have to get past the wall at this Torino. The players are just tracking. Oh my goodness. That is so nice. Moscati throws himself in front of the shot. 40 minutes. This is a derby game. Oh, Sanchez Mino hits it off as Samoa. He's got to start working the ball again. Back to Cellini. There are 11 players in the Torino half. Pogba, he's got a wicked long shot. Asamoah. Back to Cellini. To Pereira. Okay, the shape is not a lot better for defensive purposes. I'm looking at my three midfielders, and they are definitely lending a lot more support than they would have in a highly structured system. Oh man, Zukic, oh my goodness, he hit the bar twice. Yeah. Oh, what a tackle from Moscati. That was a brilliant tackle from Moscati. Licksteiner. Back to Pereira. A block from our defenders. Baselli. Okay. They're all playing well. 6.4 for Chiosa. Just when I say that, one of my players drops. Okay. Alright. I'm done in the calm. There's still room for improvement. You see, you can tell I need more professional players in my team. Okay, so one more attacking. Okay, you can see the wing backs are quite attacking. Oops. Alejandro, that's going to be a yellow card. I'm proud of Alejandro. But I don't want him to get sent off. Okay, so 60% versus 40%. Okay, Alejandro has already got 6.5. If there's a substitute that's going to be made, it'll be him, and I'll bring on Manuel Pucciarelli. Or I'll just bring on somebody who can tackle up front. Mandzukic. Baselli is close. That's that's one of my central midfielders on support. So you can see that he gets to support much faster. Man, Pogba scored from there. That was poor defending, but that was poor defending. Okay, never mind. It's okay, boys. Now I need to see what happened. Okay. Yeah, 1-2 Ghazi. It's alright. Benassi, it's fine. We are definitely gonna change the game. More direct passing. Not working ball into box. We're gonna whip the crosses now. Okay. Chiosa is at 6.2. That's not good, but still early. But Delhi with a big boot out to Alejandro. Okay. To Ghazi. To Benazi. Benazi plays it out to Moscati. Moscati. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, and we have taken back the lead. I don't believe it. Oh, yes. Oh, talk about luck. I mean, Belotti is, if he had been playing as a defensive forward, he would not be there. Oh, no, Juventus have to do it again. Can they? Oh, yes, they have. It's 2-2. From a corner. Goal for Juventus. This is a good game. All right. So not a lot of goals from open play, and I'm happy. I really am happy because these are not happening from open play. If they were happening from open play, it means my settings are wrong. But now they're happening from set pieces, which means I have hope. We have to keep Belotti on because Mino is at 66%. I'm going to take one of them off, but it's not going to be Belotti. Chances are it'll be Mino. So we have to leave Mino on the pitch. Benazzi to Moscati. Moscati to Belotti. Ay, ay, ay. The boys. Okay, let's see the shape now. Now you see how we see the gaps. Ting, ting, ting. You see how far Benazzi is now? He's not so close to the defensive line. That's what I meant. The team will get a lot better. If I lose this game, so be it. I'm not unhappy. I've learned something positive. Good challenge. Come on. Gary Ada, Lichtsteiner now. He's going to give it to Giovanni, who shoots, and Padelli gets a strong hand to it. Boys are playing well. Okay. Alright, you beauties. Okay, they're in the right spot. Benazzi wasn't too deep. You see, he's not so deep anymore. The gaps aren't so huge. Avila to Sanchez Mino. The boys will be champions with this tactic. Benazzi out wide to Avila. Back to Baselli. To Ghazi. Ghazi has options to right to Moscati. Can they get the winner? With 7 minutes left on the clock. Oh, Moscati almost loses. He has to contend with two defenders. Ghazi to Baselli. Baselli takes a shot. Goes back to Moscati. Oh no, that was a bad loose pass. Come on, Moscati. This is champions versus champions elect. Juventus are top of the table and we are chasing Juventus down. Oh, come on. Boys defend. Pereira. They're working the ball. Wonderful defending. That's why I love it. I mean, it's a point, right? If you lose this game, I won't be so unhappy. I'll be like, okay, right, I learned something. The structured and fluid all set up. Okay, now I understood something new. And to me, it's like a new whole thing. So I see the visual cues that are telling me I'm doing a good job. So that's enough for me. After that, I'll just tweak the tactic to make it into a attacking, counter-attacking system. If that makes any sense to people. Probably makes some sense to some, but makes completely no sense to others. Ooh, what a save from Bedelli. Oh, the boys are having to, they're playing their hearts out. It was a 2-all match. Baselli hits it out. Lichtsteiner has a chance to put it back for Pereira. Why is he not offside? Lichtsteiner, don't give it to Pogba. That's the only thing I don't want you to do. Pereira, keep the ball, keep the block. Yes, they're blocking, defending. Good clearance from Jensen. Back to Lichtsteiner. We are defending like monsters. The team is very compact in defense, which is good to see. The only way we're going to be defeated is if we screw things up defensively. Belotti, or can he hold the ball up? Martinez, he's got legs, but he's going to be sold or transferred out or told that he can leave the club on a free. I'm not going to keep him. Oh, Belotti, Caceres. Okay, sweet. Oh, I've been on extended, no wonder. "34 shots on goal versus the 6 from Torino." Wow. I haven't had this much work to do in a long time. The boys played well. Look at that. 34 shots versus the 6 that we had. In terms of possession, we had 39% of the ball. I am not unhappy. The gap is still 1 point between us and Juventus. Well, as you can see, we had to make a few changes to the tactic to account for the fact that I wasn't catching the visual cues about team shape. Now that I have, I'm very happy at the way we played defensively compared to the match we played against Atletico Madrid. Against Atletico Madrid, we were completely shocking. My trio in midfield were just completely bad. So compared to that match, this one was a lot better. Defensively, we were blocking a lot of shots. We were denying them a lot of easy chances. They didn't get a lot of clear-cut chances. We have to work on certain aspects of our attacking flow, and that will come from the passing instructions I set for my players. So I think there is a hope that this is going to be a lot more better than it was before. So thanks for watching the show. If you have any questions, please drop me a note. I'll always love to hear from you, and I'll try and incorporate whatever I can into the show. You can find me on Twitter at Busternet, or you can drop me a note at my website, addicted2fm.com. And if you like the show, you want to watch more, or you want me to do something different, please subscribe to the show and let me know what you think in the comment section of this video, or any other video for that matter. I do catch up on all of them. Until we meet again, have a good one. Bye-bye.